Remember last night?
That's very good. Come on.
When we were watching Rescue Rangers?
Yeah, I do, but the video stopped because there was an Amber Alert, so I'm going to have to reintroduce because we're starting over even though we've continued. The first one cut.
What's an Amber Release?
An Amber Alert is when somebody is missing and they are reporting it. And so...
Who was missing?
Come on, let's continue.
Who was missing though?
One more B. A line down. And a bansa.
A skinny one.
Okay, good. Okay, now I want you to do the letter C.
Daddy, baby, did that correct?
What color is that?
Blue and she couldn't see the blue and she did it correct.
Yeah.
That was good, baby Juliet. I might as well call her baby.
Is a C a difficult letter to make?
No.
Okay.
Just go round and stop.
Yep, exactly. Let's see it. Make a line, please. Around and stop.
I can't really see that.
Yeah, this paper, it's better to just use a standardized. Let's just, that's purple.
There was another.
No, let's just use a standardized because that way it's easy to see. That's way too big. Look at how small this is and compare to that. Right?
When we were doing uppercase, that was way too small.
But for the letter C, you start and stop in that little area there. That does not look like a C at all. That almost looks like a B or a G. Okay, look, when you write a C, you start over here and you go around and that's it. Go, come on. No, you're starting over here. No, you're not going straight down. You go back and around like that. Come on, again.
It's not easy.
It is easy. Come on.
It's not easy.
You say everything is easy. That's what you say. Come on, again. Hold the paper.
Hey.
Come on, stay focused.
Hey, you got
Start here. No, you're going down. Why are you going down?
Because I was gonna make the circle.
No, that's not how it works. Trace that letter. Trace it again. At any point, do you go straight down in a line when you just did that? No, right? You go around and around. Okay? Right here. No.
Oh, I was making the round.
You were, but that's not where you start. Trace it again. I'm going to have you repeat tracing because that's how you create muscle memory. And your body will reteach your mind because you get used to doing it.
What does reteach mean?
Your body will teach your mind. Okay, now do it here. Yep. Again. 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 Okay, now do it here. Nope, you're right. That's not it.
What number did that look like?
I don't even know. Looks like a number 2. Come on.
Like
Trace it again.
5.
Trace the letter C. Now write it by yourself. Over here. Now write it. Let me see you make that C. Come on. You can do it. Good. That's not bad. Again. And stop. Again. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Stop. Again. Stop. No, you're going too high. That looks like a G, baby. When you make the C, you stop right there, like that. Okay? Come on.
I just caught it.
Stop. That's better. Stop. That's better. Stop. No, you're going all the way around like a 6. That's not good.
Or 7?
No. Come on. Focus. You start up here and you go around and around and stop. Okay, again, come on. That's a 6. First of all, it's way too small. Secondly, you're going around. I want it staying in that area. Start up here to the top and go to the bottom.
Okay.
Let's do it. Come on. Stop. No, that's too high. Look at this. Does that look like that? No. It does a little bit, but not enough. I want you to do more. Come on. Come on, focus. Okay, that's good. D. We have 2 more to go. I want to do D and E and we're done. No, yellow is definitely too light. Let's just use this. Come on, let's power through it. D is like B. We do 1 line down and then a panza.
There. That's why I mistake these for E.
You mistake them? Yeah, because they're almost identical. It's just reversed, right? It's backwards.
They're the same.
Okay.
I mistake these for B's.
Yeah. Okay, let me see you make it by yourself. 1 line down. Remember to stay in the blue lines. Excellent. And then you make your panza. Nope, you went the wrong way. That looks like this. This does not look like that. Right? Okay. Start over. Come on. 1 line down and then a panza, please. Hold that paper.
Can you hold my pencil?
No. Start from the top blue line. Start from the top blue line. 1 line down. Okay, and then your panza. Good. I want that panza a little bit bigger. Look how big these are, but that's good. That's a good one. Leave it alone. Next. Start, no. Start from the middle and go down and around. Good. That's a very good one.
Now I mistake these for B's.
Yeah, come on again.
D, B.
1 line down.
Oh God.
1 line down. Okay. Now make your panza. Start in the middle. Start in the middle.
I go
And back. Excellent. That's a good one. Okay. Come on. Stay focused. A line down. A panza. Start in the middle. No. Start in the middle. Good. Again. 1 line down. Come on. No. I'm not having a high five. Let's go. 1 line down. Start in the middle. That's not the middle. There you go. Good, very good. Again.
Daddy, when we are in California, let's see palm trees.
I don't want you to think about California right now. I want you to think about your schoolwork right now. Let's do it. Come on, 1 line down. Come on, we have several more to write. Come on. No, that's too close. You need to have room for your panza. 1 line down. And make your panza. Good. Again. No, I'm not giving you a high five every time you make a D. Let's go. I want you to stay focused. 1 line down. That's too big, baby. That's good, but look. That's not bad. This one is very good. That one is too big. Again. Leave some room for your panza. There you go. And make a panza.
Daddy, can we stop by the...
Excellent. 1 more. I don't want you thinking about California right now. I don't want you thinking about your vacation. I want you thinking about work. Okay, that's a very good one. Do 1 more on this end. You have enough room for 1 more.
Make room for the panza.
Very good. Okay, now the letter E. This is pretty tricky.
No, it's not.
It is. On the E, you go across, up, and around. Let me see you do it.
That's not hard.
Oh, it's not hard? Let me see you do it then. Your E's better be great. If you're going to say it's not hard, Okay, do it again. Trace it again. Across, up and around. Okay, let me see you do it by yourself. Since it's so easy, you said it's easy, let me see it. Let me see how easy it is.
That's easy.
That's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Let me see you do it again. Look, it needs to be in this middle line and this bottom line. That's where the E needs to stay. Okay?
There's a spider.
What the heck is that? That is not good at all. What is this? Does that look like this? Does that look like this? Nope. You said it was easy. What are you doing?
Making money?
That's not an E at all. Come on.
God.
Come on. I want to see it. You go up. No, not on the bottom. You start here. You go across, up, and around. Let's see it again. Come on. Across.
Up and around.
Okay, that's better. Again.
Across, up, and around.
Okay, again.
Across, up, and around.
Again.
Across, up, and around.
Again. Focus on this, not what I'm doing. Don't focus on anything else. I don't want you to think about anything but the letter E. I want you writing that letter E, and I want you really paying attention to doing a good job. Nope. Does that look like this? You started doing them backwards. Why?
Because it was just...
Come on. After this, we have to continue our lesson, so come on. Let's go. Very good. Okay. Look, you're going up. Why are they flying away from the sky?
Because
Come
they're
on.
balloons.
No, they're not
flying
balloons. They're
away.
letter E's. They need to be touching this bottom blue line. Look, come on. See how that's touching the bottom blue line? I want to see it touching the bottom blue line. Let's go.
There's balloons saved to it.
Come on, you have a few more, baby. Finish strong. Let's go. Finish strong.
Why?
Because you must.
I must run mine.
Excellent. That's a very good one. Let's go again.
They're flying away.
Come on. It's a little bit lower. I want it touching that bottom line. Come on. Touch that bottom. Nope, that's backwards. That's backwards.
I will just erase this line.
You can erase the line only and then write it on the other side. Clean it up. There you go. Good. Again.
It's flying away. No.
Again. Very good. One more, baby. One more and you're done. And then we have our book report. Do you think you can fit one more in there, in that little space?
Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
They did that one.
Very good.
They're all flying away.
Let's show the audience
Isn't
your lowercase.
that silly that they're flying
Your
away?
A's are a little bit rough. We're gonna work on your A's. Your B's look good. Your C's, they're okay. Your D's are very good, and your E's are pretty darn good. So overall, good job, okay?
Isn't it funny that these are flying away?
A little bit.
Why?
They started to lift off.
They are balloons shaped like letters.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put these
They
tools.
have helium.
I'm gonna put these tools away because now it's time for a book report. Do you know when you get a little bit older and you start writing your own sentences and you start reading your own books, your book report, you're gonna have to read a book by yourself and write your book report in writing so that I can read it and I can grade it. But for now, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna sit beside you and we're gonna do this is a audio book report. So this book is called Cross Country Cousins.
But how are they cross like us? But like me and Talisa?
Yeah.
We are cousins and we live in Albuquerque and they live in Chino.
They don't live in Chino, they live in Azusa.
Yeah.
But your Nana lives in Chino, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nana and Papa's house is in Chino. What?
Said that Papa passed on to
Yeah, it's okay to be said that Papa passed on. But so in this particular one, they're pointing at the East Coast, away, way far, in California.
Can we see him when we are in California?
Maybe. Let's read this book and learn about it, okay?
So that way I would have a new cousin.
Yeah. So it says, Jesse and Chris are cousins. They were good friends too, even though they lived far apart. Jesse lived in Vermont, and Chris lived in Southern California.
Are we gonna go to Southern California?
Yep.
Let's see. Question when we are in Southern California.
They had only met 3 times, but Jesse said the first time didn't count because they were babies. The second time they met, they were 3 years old. Chris and his parents came to Vermont to see the farm that Jesse's parents had just bought. Chris and Jesse played in the apple orchard. They had fun running from tree to tree.
And did they pick some apples to eat too?
Maybe. Let's find out what else happened, okay?
Okay.
And this book has 1,000 words, so that's a pretty decent sized book. Well, we read bigger books than that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
When Chris and Jesse were 7 years old, Chris and his mom came for a visit to see Jesse's new baby sister. Jesse and Chris played in the barn and built a clubhouse. The cousins roamed through the orchard. They collected wrinkled brown apples left over from last year's harvest and fed them to the cows.
I think I'm gonna eat apples.
Yep. Even though they lived far apart, Chris and Jesse kept in touch. They sent each other birthday cards and emailed each other about things that they were doing. Why turn all the way around? What if I hold it like this for you? Is that better? One day in the late winter, Jesse sent Chris an email. Hi Chris, it's time for one of my favorite things, sugaring or making maple syrup. Do you remember the grove of sugar maple trees on our farm? Well, Mom and Dad have tapped those trees. They drilled a little hole in each tree trunk and stuck a spout in it. Sap from the tree drips out of the spout into a bucket. When the buckets are full, we empty them into a tank in our sugar house. The sugar house is where we boil the sap until it becomes syrup. The air fills with the sweet scent of maple syrup. I love that smell.
I like
Jesse.
taste.
What does scent mean?
Scent is the smell.
Yeah, you're right.
Daddy, my favorite smell of the maple syrup is the eat.
Yeah. Chris sent an email back to Jesse. Hi Jesse, I wish we could make maple syrup here, but we don't have any sugar maple trees. We don't have snow either. It's too warm. Because it's warm, we can grow crops all winter long. So this is a busy time of year for us. We've been growing and harvesting citrus fruits, broccoli, cabbage, carrots, and other vegetables.
Can pretend that we live in Daddy, we need to plant in California.
We need a plant in California? Maybe we can.
Mm.
Many of these vegetables are sold around the country. Maybe the grocery stores near you sell fruit and vegetables from our farm. Love, Chris. In the spring, Jesse emails Chris again. Hi, Chris. We had our usual muddy start to spring, but now the apples are blooming. So many bees are buzzing around them that you could hear the orchard before you see it. We got our shovels out and started planting. Our asparagus is growing. We have some spinach and other greens, but that's it for now. What's growing in your garden? And so Chris replies to Jesse, and Chris said, Hi Jesse, spring is another busy season in Southern California. We still have asparagus, but now we also have artichokes, peppers, onions, tomatoes, and melons. It gets warmer each day. Soon it will be really hot. Take care, Chris. Early in the summer, Jesse wrote to Chris. Hi cousin, summer is here at last. It's time to pick strawberries to sell at our farm stand. I picked loads of them yesterday. My muscles ached and my fingers were sticky with strawberry juice. So was my mouth. Okay, so I wasn't just picking. She was tasting them too. We're eating lettuce and spinach from our garden, and soon we'll have peas and potatoes. It will be a while before the tomatoes, squash, and blueberries are ripe. Let me know what's going on with you. Love, Jesse. Chris wrote back, It is super hot here. We're still growing melons and tomatoes, and we have squash and other vegetables too. My friends and I go swimming a lot. We go to a pool when someone can drive us. Other days, we just spray each other with a hose.
What is this?
Too, as in also. Like, I enjoy strawberries too, also.
I enjoy strawberries too.
Stay cool. Love, Chris. In the fall. Hi, Chris. It's my favorite time of the year. The leaves of the sugar maple trees are turning from plain green to bright orange and even red. I love the tough skin of the gourds. What is a gourd?
A leaf.
A gourd is a type of a squash, but they're big. Some of the gourds look like hard little pumpkins. Lots of people, pay attention please. Lots of people come to our farm to pick apples. We still have root vegetables to harvest, but soon the fields will be barren and the mornings will be frosty. Then winter will be here. Chris replied, Hi Jesse, fall is my favorite time of the year too. Not because we have lots of vegetables and melons growing, but because my birthday is in November.
My birthday is in December.
Your birthday is in December. Mom and Dad told me I would be getting a big surprise. I wonder what it is. Talk to you soon. Jessie giggled. She knew exactly what Chris was getting for his birthday. I don't know, let's see if they tell us. On his birthday, Chris bounced out of bed, dressed himself, and raced into the kitchen. Mom and Dad were making pancakes. You're up early, they said. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. Chris raced to the door and opened it. Surprise! Yelled Jessie and her family. I can't believe it, said Chris. When I wrote that I was getting a big surprise for my birthday, did you know that you were the surprise? Jessie nodded. But we brought you a surprise from our farm too, she said. Maple syrup for your birthday breakfast. The end. How did you feel? Wait, I need you to sit because now it's time to do our book report. But we're going to talk about it, okay?
Okay.
So our book report, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Like last time, I'm going to ask you a few questions and I want you to give me an answer, okay? How did Chris feel on his birthday? How do you think Chris felt on his birthday?
Happy.
Why?
Because he hasn't had a birthday in a long time.
You think that's why he was happy? What about because Jessie and her family were there to visit him? Do you think that made him happy?
Yes.
This says, Jessie and Chris wrote to each other about the changing of seasons. How are the seasons different for Jessie and Chris?
Well, in the winter for Chris, it's warm.
Yeah, you're right, because he is in California. And how was the winter for Jessie?
Cold.
Yeah, because Vermont is very cold. And what other things did you notice about the seasons in California versus Vermont? Like, remember Jessie was saying in the springtime it was still a little bit frosty, but Chris was already busy with growing melons and different fruits and citrus, right?
Lights. Daddy?
How are the seasons here in New Mexico, in Albuquerque? Do we have cold winters? No?
No.
Do we get snow?
Yes.
We do. So, I mean, that's pretty cold, right? So, we're not able to grow our peaches in the winter, right?
No.
Because it's too cold?
What about the corn?
Not even the corn.
What about the carrots?
Sometimes the carrots do good. Our onions lasted all year long through the winter.
That's happy.
Our green onions, yeah.
Our green apples?
The green apples, they lasted until October and November.
That's a long time.
Yeah. So, do you think this story could happen in real life?
Yes.
Tell me why.
Because those countries are in real life.
These are states.
Those states are in real life.
You're right, they are. And so, is it possible that family can live far apart from each other?
Yes. Like Talisa and me.
Yeah, like you and Talisa. Now, if you had a choice, would you like to live far from your family so that you can make trips to visit them? Or would you like to live close so you see them all the time?
Close.
Really?
So I would see you all the time.
Well, with me, yes, but I'm talking about your cousins. Do you enjoy taking road trips with your family to visit your cousins?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
I don't.
Huh?
I don't.
You don't enjoy it?
No.
You don't like it?
No.
Why?
I love.
Oh, you trickster. What do you enjoy most about making a trip to California?
To see my cousins and.
Yeah, but I mean the trip itself. What do you enjoy?
Eating the snacks.
Eating snacks?
And I love playing the games and watching the shows.
What games do you like to play on the
The
road?
previous kids games app.
And what about when you don't have your tablet? Do you play any other games?
We play concentration trip, see questions, I spy.
Oh my gosh, that's many.
No, I have
You have fun playing those games? Who do you think is the best at all of those games between your mama, your daddy, and yourself? Who wins the most?
Lila.
Who wins the most out of the concentration rounds?
Me.
You do? Oh my gosh, you're very smart. What about 20 questions? Who do you think is the best at 20 questions?
Me.
You're the best at 20 questions also? And lastly, what about I Spy? Who is the best at I Spy?
I am the winner.
Oh my gosh, you're good at all of them? Well, our lesson is done. You did good on the book report. We need to continue to work on writing your alphabet letters. And tomorrow we may or may not have school because you might be on the road early in the morning. Okay?
Early in the morning?
Yep. So stand
That's
right.
when I wake up.
Stand right there,
I
please.
wake up early.
And I want you to say goodbye to your audience because our lesson is done.
Thanks for watching.
You're crazy. Are you quite finished? Are you quite finished?
Thank you for watching and
Yeah, we'll do another science experiment soon. Maybe we can even do a science experiment with your cousins. We can take your pack with you.
I'm not gonna bring my bag.
Why?
Because I don't want to go to California.
You need to have school even when you travel.
Why?
It's always important to learn.
That's why.
Because it's important to learn every day.
Why can't we just learn about her fruit?
We can do that. We can do
So
that.
I don't have to bring my pack.
We can do botany. All right, say goodbye once more.
Bye and thanks for watching.
No more crazy. No more, I say. No more, I say. No more, I say. All right, I'm cutting you off. You're done, you crazy kid.